Good to have you back with us right here on BNSN, the stock game. We've got the markets doing pretty okay, still managing to hold on to that 5400 mark. And some of the big movers on the Nifty then, we've got a Bharti Airtel Relcom that's bleeding pretty heavily. But on the flip side, we've got the pharma names that are providing fair bit of support, a Ranbaxy and a DRL. But what's happening with the futures and options segment? Darshan's here with more details on just that. Darshan, hi. Okay, so we'll be touching base and getting you more details on what exactly is happening with the derivatives segment then, but let's take it across to BNS in the stock game.
Absolutely, let's do just that. Let's walk you through the rules and regulations and tell you how exactly the game is played. It's a portfolio building exercise, so essentially we give our three experts a notional amount of 5 lakh rupees. They have to pick out a total of 4 stocks with which to trade with. Every day they are required to compulsorily churn 2 stocks every single day. If there's a sell call in the cash market, that is also required to be replaced by a new stock, and if there's a target or a stop loss hit, they are required to replace that by a fresh stock pick for the next day. It's on Friday at 3:30 p.m. We'll tally up who has made the most amount of money, who's really done well on their portfolio, and that person will emerge triumphant as the winner of the stock game. Let's get ready to play. We've got our 3 experts standing by. Sanjeev Agarwal, Managing Director, Dynamics Research and Capital Management, joins in. Vishal B. Malkan, Trading Coach at Malkan's View, is with us in the studio. And Rakesh Gandhi, Technical Analyst at LKP. They're all going to fight it out to be the winner. Good luck to you all. We'll come straight to your trading ideas, but not before we get a glimpse as to what happened to their portfolios yesterday, Megha.
Well, Aban, we had Vishal actually, who ended up doing pretty well for himself. For the other 2 experts, a lot of stop losses were triggered. So let's take you through the individual portfolio performance then. Sanjeev Agarwal's portfolio would be on your screen first. Ambuja Cement, that was a short call coming in there where he was stopped out, and none of the other targets or stop losses were hit. And he ended the day with a cut of close to 4,800 rupees. Vishal Malkan, on the other hand, well, we had 4 long ideas coming in from him. United Spirits Futures, that was the one which made him the most amount of money. The target was his there. Rolta was stopped out, and he ended the day with gains of about 25,000 rupees almost. Rakesh Gandhi, on the other hand, we had 1 target hit coming in from him as well, which was on a United Spirits, stopped out on a Delta Corp Futures, and overall his portfolio ended the day in the red by about 2,500 rupees.
Okay, but let's find out what are the trading ideas that they're recommending for today. Let's take it straight to Sanjeev Agarwal. And your portfolio looks like it's got a bullish stance, but you're betting on the mid-caps primarily.
Yeah, actually, as we had to carry a one trade from yesterday, we had carried Aban because it's showing quite a lot of promise. The second pick I had picked is ICICI Bank, which was showing very strong promise today, but today it has opened, the market has opened little weak, but overall we expect it to touch somewhere around 1,000. Third was HOECA, and the Sign Oil Exploration, looking good for around 126. And the fourth pick we had taken is basically Indian Bank Futures, which was, trading sideways between 170, 169 to 175. So we just thought if it yesterday was a very strong bullish move in the Nifty, so it could have gone up around 175.
Okay, 4 long ideas coming in from Sanjeev for today, and it's 4 long calls that Vishal you're also betting on, and it's largely in the large cap space.
Yeah, yesterday market recovered smartly in the end, in the last part of the session, and I expect it to continue. So I've chosen for the big banks, the big stocks like SBI, Maruti, Tata Motors, and Orchid Pharma. So for State Bank, yesterday Bank Nifty and as well as the bank showed a good movement in the last couple of hours. So I expect it to continue today. So I chosen State Bank with a stop loss of 1900. I've chosen Maruti because of the sector supporting the movement as well as the good news from the company. I've chosen Tata Motors, which is already doing very well since last couple of weeks, and I've chosen Orchid Pharma Futures, which had a smart move yesterday with some 4-5% gains with huge volumes.
Okay, large cap seems to be the way to go as seen by Vishal Malkan's portfolio. Rakesh, once again, great minds think alike. Orchid Chemicals is the pick that you and Vishal have in common, but what are the other trading ideas?
Yeah, I think we both had yesterday also a common pick and today also Orchid Chem. Let's see what happens. Now, another 3 stocks that I have picked up besides Orchid Chem is JP Associates, Reliance, capital and financial technology. All are based on technical parameters and the short-term moves that has been seen on the chart. So it is very much on a short-term basis, maybe day to day, and on a medium term, all these stocks look good.
Okay, so we've got 12 buying ideas coming in from our experts. So let's take you through the calculator to tell you how many of those ideas actually are working out in their favor or not. Sanjeev's portfolio first up on your screen. It's an Indian bank that's been stopped out for him. ICICI is also not working too well. And overall, the portfolio is still low by about 2.5%. That's a cut of close to 12,600 rupees. Vishal Malkan, on the other hand, we've just got a State Bank of India, the banking name basically causing trouble today. But the overall portfolio is still holding on and adding to those gains, currently at about 30,000 rupees. Rakesh Gandhi, well, Relcap, JP Associates in the red, the other two in the green territory, but overall losing out marginally on the portfolio. That's about 3,500 rupees. But let's take it right back to the experts and get you more details then. And Aban Offshore, Sanjeev, a counter, of course, that you're retaining from yesterday. But the good run has continued. In fact, today as well, the counter is at a 4-week high. Where do you see it heading in the medium term?
You see, as Aban is looking very strong, and I expect it to reach up to even 500, but overall medium term, like for the next a week or so, we can expect it to go somewhere around 450. But currently, like it is only for a day. We were expecting 429. Yesterday our target was 428.9. Just it missed by 10 paisa, and again today also is just trading below that initially in the morning. I expect it to hit this target today. Overall, I expect this stock should be, trading close to 450 very soon.
Okay, off by 0.3% in intraday trade today, but over the last 3 months showing quite a bit of resilience, higher by close to 18% on Aban. Away from that to the banking arena, SBI is what you seem to be banking on then, Vishal. It is below its 200 as well as its 50 daily moving average. What's the right level to buy it at?
State Bank is holding on to a very important support of around 1880, between 1880 and 1900 since last couple of weeks, and I expect it to hold and move upwards from here. Though it being stopped out today because of a tight stop loss, but I expect it to move higher from here and touch around levels of around 2100 in the next maybe 3 to 4 weeks. For today, I had a stop loss of 1900 with a target of 1965, which unfortunately has got triggered today.
Stopped for the day, but not to worry because the State Bank of India is expected to do well in the medium term. What about a financial technology, Rakesh? This is a counter that generally moves around the time some news is expected on the FCRA front. So do you see this, heading towards the 900 mark as well, possibly?
Yes, you rightly mentioned. I feel that it has been developing a head and shoulder pattern which had seen a breakout at around 775 or maybe around 780 levels. It has seen a good move after that. The potential for the head and shoulder which has formed at a neckline of 785 or 80, I think has a move that could take the stock towards the level of 1000. For intraday, I have thus selected towards its next resistance, that is around 900. I believe that it could go up to that level, and then there could be some pullback that could be seen in the stock.
Okay, some crucial levels to watch out for on financial technologies. 869 is the target with a stop at 830. Pretty strong going in today's session. ICICI Bank, though, that's the second pick that Sanjeev Agarwal is recommending. It's tempered off by 0.3% at 970. It's been in a range of 901 to 980. Do you see a breakout?
Yeah, yesterday as a stock had closed very strongly and just below the breakout level, but it was looking like that share is likely to break out soon and going to touch a level of 995 to 1000 very soon. Overall, yesterday the Bank Nifty had also recovered. Bank Nifty has been little muted as compared to Nifty in the current run after RBI decided not to reduce the rates. But overall, I think the private sector banks are doing quite well, whereas public sector banks are quite badly mauled in the last few days. Overall, we expect ICICI Bank to perform both Nifty and Bank Nifty over a period of time, and 994 target should be achieved very soon.
Okay, away from one nifty name to the other one then, Maruti Suzuki. Vishal, of course, that partial opening of the Manesar plant was a positive. JP Morgan Chase also maintained the neutral stance in the counter. They're talking of a target of about 1400 plus. Technically, do you think that's achievable over the next 6 months?
Yeah, I do think because auto sector is looking very good on the charts and it's been doing well since last couple of weeks. Take it Tata Motors, Bajaj Auto, Maruti. So I have chosen Maruti especially today because it was facing some resistance around 1200, which has managed to cross today with also the good news from the company. So I expected today to touch around 1230 levels with a stop loss of 1175.
Okay, continuing that green streak for Maruti Suzuki, 1,196 on last count, and it has had quite a bit of an effect on some of the auto ancillary companies as well. Moving on from that, let's focus in on Rakesh's pick on a Reliance Capital. Pretty strong charts is what you're seeing, though today it's tempered off.
Yes, the chart is quite good, and on a medium term it has seen a good breakout above that 360 level, which it was not making since last few weeks. The attempts were failing as soon as it traded around that 360 level, but yesterday it covered that 360 level and closed above that. I believe the stock could go up to 385 or maybe 86 level, where there is a next resistance, and if it sustains above that, I believe that it could see 425 level in maybe 3 to 4 weeks down the line. For today, I have initiated for a target of